Hey, it's Chicken Little Carnivore here because I eat very little chicken. That's a fact. Matter of fact, I think I've only had chicken 3 times in the last 6 months. Go figure. 7 months. You know, I don't know if I'm talking to you or if I'm talking to me. Matter of fact, I think I'm more making this video for me than I am for you. But if you get something out of it, that's great. But, you know, the Bible says, hate what is evil and cling to what is good. I personally don't think that's a good idea, because hatred brings more hatred. If you hate anything at all, then hate is in you, and hate and love cannot exist in the same vessel. So if you hate something, that is what's in you, and what's in you is going to spread to more hatred, more stuff that you're going to hate. I don't hate evil. I don't like it, but I don't hate it. I don't hate my uncle who murdered my dad Christmas Eve 1972 while I was holding his hand, stuck a rifle in his face and said, "Paul, you want to die?" And my dad said no, and he shot him. I don't hate him. I used to. That's a fact. I used to have a lot of hatred. Back in my 30s, oh man, I had a lot of hatred. I hated a lot of stuff because I took what the Bible said to be true. Hate what is evil and cling to what is good. They got that half right, okay? They got that half right. But hatred just brings more hatred. You know, think about it. If you hate something, hate is in you, and then before you know it, you're hating something else, and you're hating something else, and you're hating something else. You know, I think the hatred and the evil, it stems from hurting people in pain, you know, because people that aren't in pain and aren't hurting, they're not hating, okay? That's a fact. You know, I did a video on I don't care. I'm not a compassionate carnivore. I don't care. I don't care if you feel good or not. I wish that everyone felt as good as I do every day. But if you don't want to, why should I care? Right? Doesn't that make sense? So, there's this story. There's these 2 monks, and they're walking along through the forest, and they come to this young lady who's trying to get across the river, and she's dressed in her very, very nice wedding gown, and she's trying to get across the river, but the river's kind of high, and she don't want to ruin her dress because she's going to her wedding. And the old monk grabs the woman up, carries her across the river, and makes his way back over. And him and the young monk, they continue on their journey. See? Well, a couple hours later, the young monk, it was just eating him up, man. Eating him up. Because they're not supposed to do anything like that at all. It's against their monkeyness, I guess. So it was monkey business. That's what it was. So the young monk says, the old monk, he says, why did you carry that woman across the river? You know we're not allowed to do such things. And the old monk said, I put that woman down hours ago. Why are you still carrying her? And I think that's a lot of the problem with humanity, is that we carry things with us instead of letting it go. We live in the past instead of the present. We live in the future instead of the present, instead of the right now, because right now is all you've got. Okay? You've got an eagle, majestic bird. Ask an eagle what time it is. And an eagle, if he could respond, would say, well, it's now, of course. And that's all you have is now. If you're watching this video, this is all you have is right now. So don't hate, because hatred brings more hatred. It's like a demon that creeps inside of you. And once that demon is in there, it brings other demons with it. It really does. So just focus on now and focus on love, and you're going to be all right. It's Chicken Little, and I'm out.